first. And
you still think he's worth all 3 extra deck spots?
well, Diamond comes up, man.
Diamond came up against Wally.
Come up, sure.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a very narrow matchup. You can't really ever expect to play against a Minerva deck in a YCS. Yeah. Maybe in the top.
Like Forerunner, like
you know. But yeah. There's a few things it's good against, like Infernoids. You will play against Infernoids,
which is in our semifinals.
Play a couple, and it's a tough matchup for this deck. And then you also, BA is another thing. You can just go into it, overlay Ptolemais for 3, and just make the Diamond turn 1 against BA. So I think it's worth, because it has some utility outside of just making Pleiades.
All right, well, players are shoveled up. Wow, final cuts from Alex. He's gonna get back to Bohdan. Bohdan's gonna make final cuts.
Well, I think final cutting is fine. I do it.
Keep it fair.
Yeah, it just keeps it fair. People might look at you weird for doing it, but if you do it to every opponent, then there's nothing people can say about it.
You say it wasn't lining up.
So does anyone know who the higher seed is here?
It's Alex.
It's Alex?
Yeah,
all right, well,
like 15 or something.
Alex will probably be going second then.
Yeah, second in the Pepe Mirror. You just want
Bohdan playing that one Ghost Ogre that just makes going.
Yeah, that random Ghost Ogre. That was
it's
the funniest
great
thing.
though.
I'm assuming he uses it with Brilliant Fusion. And,
he uses Brilliant Fusion. It makes Smexies better.
Yeah. I could totally see.
Especially when they know it. I think it's actually better in the top cut when they know it's in the deck and they just are always thinking about it.
Yeah. It could hit Draco Slayer, Luster Pendulums. It has a lot of utility for sure. Mirror Conductors, stuff like that. So. What it wouldn't be good against, probably Cosmo.
So yeah, just a few answers for chat questions. So top cut we give out deck lists. We feel this is a more skillful thing to do. Every other card game basically does this. I mean, Magic's been doing it for years, and you can't argue and say Magic is doing that wrong. It just gives it just opens things up, and it also stops scouting. People are gonna scout anyway at these kind of events once you have coverage, and they're gonna find out what other people are playing in the top cut. So you might as well just make it a level playing field for everyone. Reflective sleeves are fine because they shouldn't be banned, and I don't know why Konami bans them.
So we have Bohdan had just activated an Abductor and set a card and ended his turn. Knowing he's playing against the Pepe Mirror,
jeez, counters going up.
He's just gonna get the counters, right? And so when he activated the Brilliant Fusion, he had the MST, and that's just 2 free counters. Now it's gonna add pressure because he's gonna be thinking about it. I have to get rid of that card.
Yep. He has to get to a turn though. Right? I mean, this guy's pretty set right now.
Yeah, and if this guy, it looks like he has Mask Chameleon in his hand. So
he's got another play.
This is just a win-win for Bohdan right here, because unless Alex is able to OTK, which it doesn't look like he's going to be able to.
Right.
Either Alex needs to feel like you put up a board where he feels like he can't be broken, or is unlikely to be broken, or he needs to dedicate resources to getting rid of that pendulum, which just represents a card. It's not like, yes, he loses out, but he only loses out based on the board. Otherwise, it's just a pendulum that was sitting there.
Exactly.
4 counters.
But it's working out like this because he can't Ignister it away without having to send something on his own field back to the deck.
Exactly.
So.
And Bohdan's fine with that. He'll trade that 1 resource for what's basically 2 resources.
Yeah. And you know what? Again, it's just one of those things that's going to draw out those cards and force his opponent. It's just going to add pressure. That's where I'm going with that. Pressure. 4 counters, so yeah, he knows. Bohdan, if it stays in his hand, Bohdan will go.
Maybe he doesn't know.
Oh shit. Just gave him 4
Oh wait, what? It does this? Oh.
But, Summon, overlay, probably going to Castell.
Pairings are now posted right at the front of the room, right here on the flame banner for single players.
Now Bohdan goes to 4 in hand, and Alex has 3 in hand, so really they're even.
He goes back up to 4 because he gets
the juggler. Okay, so he does go.
That's fine because he just wasted damage right
He's got enough to throw game
By the end of the round, you will be penalized.
He might just be able to kill him.
It's also nice because he got Plush Fire and Grave instead of in the extra deck. This is just value.
It is value. It adds a lot of value to Trick Clown.
There's a Chameleon.
Making this stir.
You can just go Trapeze with the 2 plush, and that's enough lethal.
Oh yeah, actually.
It actually would be enough lethal. It would be 8100.
Yeah. But
Wow.
He's gonna try and play around the juggler.
Yeah.
You can play around juggler here, but I think it's right to go for lethal.
Think that's a mega he made?
Because trapeze is still pressure by itself.
Yeah.
Well, he
Oh,
has the
wow.
instant fusion, so I didn't actually see that in his hand.
Yeah. I think he's just going in.
That'll be it. He's got to have at least 2 jugglers here to stay alive.
So he obviously just doesn't. He just cares about the juggler. He doesn't care about there being a random ghost ogre.
He has the Stardust on board, so.
Is it a Stardust?
It looks like Stardust Dragon to me.
Okay, I saw like a glimpse. I thought I saw a green. Okay, it could be the background of Stardust. I thought it was the Omega because of it. I guess we'll find out. Why would he make Stardust though?
Stardust, maybe he plans on not going for game here and ending with Stardust Pleiades.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of pressure and he doesn't lose to Wavering Eyes, but maybe he just didn't see that he had game there. But Masquerade would be game here if he still decided to do it.
Does he use Masquerade?
Not Masquerade, I'm sorry. Trapeze. Yes, yeah. Trapeze.
He could still have game here though.
Well, through a juggler.
Yeah,
that's the question.
That's
through a juggler. Would he have game? So I think he's trying to swing for game, but also be able to end with a field that won't lose if in case he has the juggler.
Right.
My play here would probably go into Omega.
He's not at 1,000. That is my bad. I did sub 1,000, but I didn't do the sub part.
Instant fusion back, and then 28, 2,000, 25. That's 70. No, actually.
What else is in it? Oh, that's the graveyard.
I think that being a Stardust instead of an Omega is actually gonna like make it so he can't play through one juggler. Because even if he gets a spellcaster off the Norden right here and he goes Trapeze with the 2 plushes, he can only pump the Stardust with 2 attacks. So 5,000. Juggler hits the Trapeze, same attack.
Yeah. So he'd only take 7,000. So instead he goes into Dweller.
Yeah.
So this is 22, 32, 52, 7,700 if he takes it all.
Wow, he just did have a Jamos juggler.
And he wouldn't need one.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
But the Dweller does kind of
make it a little less appealing.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that Bohdan's in a good spot.
Oh no, he's definitely not in a good spot.
Stardust to Bestow. He's got 2 drawing to 3 with a damage juggler.
Judge is doing math. I'm waiting on that just to confirm.
It is.
Oh, it's Omega.
It is Omega.
Yeah, it's just glare.
I can't. Yeah,
it's really bad glare.
Okay.
There's literally just one spot, and everyone seems to find it. It's not even on the one mat. It's just on the right side. There's just the one spot we can't do. All right, well, we got confirmed light points at 28.
Exact 8,000.
See, actually, it didn't matter his damage juggler because that would have had. Yeah,
that was exact 8,000.
So he did have just dump it. Makes sense. I was gonna say, like, I feel like Bohdan should just kept it with Stardust.
Tough spot for Bohdan here.
I don't think there's anything major he can do this turn. If he has Wavering, then it's actually just a blowout. Omega just also disrupts everything, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. Special summons the hat. Omega should be banishing here.
Just make the Exciton.
If only it were so simple.
In peace.
Oh, wow. I don't know what the other card is, but it's a good card.
It was actually probably the dead card in his hand. Because he wouldn't be able to do anything with a Luster Pendulum and a Hat Tricker.
Well, if the other card in his hand is a Pendulum, he could have Luster, play Pendulum, or I guess he's losing a card no matter what. Yeah.
I feel like if he had that play, he would have actually activated the Pendulum.
Yeah.
And tried to have him hit the Hat Tricker out of his hand instead. Go with that.
This way he loses one of his 2 scales no matter what. So he had that can't be another Pendulum.
I feel like it's just in our level 4. Just go for the things. No, I think that's actually the right play because
Might be like
Bohdan doesn't even have
something.
any cards in his face-up in his extra deck, so...
Yeah, that's just a better play. That's a good call, too.
Yeah, so this way, at least he doesn't have to worry about just straight up dying.
Yeah, you just go Trick Clone, get back Flush Fire, and kind of stay alive for a while.
Kind of sit. Since the Dweller's gone, you'll have the Juggler for next turn.
One Castel comes out and it's over.
Castel, see, the thing is,
It's like you got it.
Castel, so...
I don't think playing 2 is terrible.
I think that playing 2 Castel, it wouldn't come up enough. I feel like playing 2 Direwolf is more important. But I don't know if I would play either one because the extra deck is just so tight.
I feel like it depends on where you stand on the Pleiades argument, first of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point.
Because I would use 2 without Pleiades. 2 Castel.
Actually, let's look at his extra deck right now. We have it online. So Alex's extra deck, he has 2 Ignister Prominence, a Trapeze, a Wolf, a Castle, an Emerald, a Crab King, a Feral Imp, a Dweller, 2 Nordens, a Seraphite, an Omega, and Magister Paladin.
So he didn't actually play the Pleiades, the Diamond. So when you have an open, he doesn't actually have it, and he can't put the
He's trying to get the Emerald or the Dweller back with the Emerald. He's going a long route.
What's he have in hand? Do we know? I think he. Oh no, yeah he. Yeah, he was draw for turn, so we actually just don't know.
I believe he popped Mirror Conductor to get.
Oh, yep. Okay. So.
Yeah.
The Draco Slayer off the top.
No, it was the.
It's a super.
It was the promo from the set.
Oh, the Reptier?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now he gets a big Dweller, and now he just wins.
Yeah, I think this is game. He's gonna go back into the Dweller.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Bohdan has the reins on the wall. All right, so. Alex goes up a game.
To Alex. So.
All right, well, let's get some side deck going here.
Yeah,
So-
this is where the real match comes in, I think.
So let's just go over Bohdan's quickly because most people have seen it because this
Bohdan is
multiple
going
on camera.
to well, he's going to choose to go second. So
Yep.
generally, the best play going second, siding in MST, siding in Denkos, try to hit the waverings with MSTs, and also people are he knows. Let's see, deck dev.
He's bringing in the mistakes. He's been doing that all day because he just doesn't want to lose the wavering eyes.
Vanity might come in for Alex.
Yeah.
The
So
deck does just.
what's going through Bohdan's mind right now is his opponent's side deck, and how his
Argument.
opponent will side deck going first.
Argument for deck Debbie.
I do think Deck Debbie will come in just because it hits a good majority of his
And he's
deck
going
list.
first.
Yeah.
And he's going first, so there's not much you can do to stop the Deck Dev from resolving.
Is that a Kappa Dahan? It is.
You can expect the MSTs to come in, so
Yeah, sorry guys about the quality of the cards and stuff. Our overhead camera has just not been wanting to cooperate all weekend, so we apologize, but there's nothing we can really do about it.
Does anyone know why his Veilers are on the side? Why he's siding them?
First of all, let's see if he has how many maxis he has on board, because hand traps to me are just valued by how many maxis you have right now.
Right.
He has one. Okay, so he has one in the main. Oh, not the sideboard. Sorry.
2 in the main.
2 in the main.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has one on board. So I think it's okay to play the hand trap. Why it's in there?
Effect Veiler, what would that come in against?
Maybe just rogue.
No, it could stop you from
Oh, Magic
getting
Spectre maybe.
OTKT.
You can't target
getting
anyone.
OTK'd in the.
Oh right, yeah.
No,
It might be for this match.
It might just be for the mirror match. Yeah, to
stay
stop
alive.
Yeah.
certain plays like Feral Imps and Ignister.
And I try to go for the throat.
I don't really agree with that decision.
Yeah, it doesn't seem the most optimal play.
Veiler is just one of those cards. It's a little too narrow. It doesn't hit enough matchups, and it's just not a good enough card. You don't want to open it going first, for instance.
Just not enough things you care about.
So going first, if I were Bohdan, I would expect MST and Deck Dev to come in, and to counter side against that,
And the emptiness.
he might.
You don't think the emptiness is coming in?
Oh, the emptiness will come in. Yeah, unless.
Jackie, the closest bathrooms are right outside that door. Is that what you're asking?
Let's see.
Those doors are right there. You just can't get back in that way. They lock.
What do you think about this, Adam? What do you think Bohdan will be siding in here? What do you think Alex will be siding in here?
I actually think that Bohdan sided in Scoldings.
Scolding.
He's
Or is the
going
other wavering
second.
eyes?
Even going second, because he's
Or is that a Galax? No.
he's
So
got
I
to
see
be scared of the
eccentric,
deck.
mirror conductor, wavering
Spell.
eyes,
Ooh.
a mask mini at the end. I can't see the monster. Second to the left.
Yeah.
Is it Naga? Does he play?
It doesn't look like it's a pendulum. Looks like it's just
Looks
a
like
normal
it's
monster.
maybe a trick clown or a
I think it's a hat trigger.
yeah. So, you know, if he just sets scales and sets the wavering eyes, or activates the scales, sets the wavering eyes, you know, it's a little obvious that he has a wavering eyes. You know, there's not much he can do other than just setting wavering eyes and hoping his opponent can't play around it.
Now, Bohdan, knowing how many hand traps he runs, is there an
Oh, it's a
argument
damage
to?
juggler. Okay.
Oh, it's a damage
Yeah,
juggler.
it's
Okay,
a
so with the damage juggler, is there an argument to say pass?
With juggler, no. I mean, because it's not hard to OTK through a juggler with a good, even an average hand.
Well, he said
going
passing.
second. Yeah.
Yeah, I just mean the basic thing of just not playing anything and just try and get value off the wavering eyes.
Which one do you set? Can't see.
Probably one we don't know.
Mirror conductor, maybe.
I think I saw the mirror in hand still.
Stop, Alex. Oh my god. No, not you. His name was Alex.
That young upstart guy.
Wally's just playing some mind games behind him. Elvis is in the semifinals. His match will be coming up after this.
So how does that work? Do you guys, we stream this match?
So we're showing this match, then we do the other match separately. Those players are just under watch right now, so they're not watching this match, so they don't get to see how their opponents are sideboarding.
Right.
And they just sit there.
So, looks like we have Bohdan activating Brilliant, sending Garnett and a damage juggler to his graveyard. Brilliant Fusion is just so good for this deck.
Not when you open 3.
Okay, Adam. We don't all. I mean, the percentage of that is very, very small. So, you know, hey, you're a victim of variance, man. I'm sorry to hear that. But, you know, for what it does for the deck, it's a hand fixer. It allows you to make rank 4s before you pendulum. That's another big one. I think that's one of the most important things about this matchup.
You decided also to play 2 Brilliant, 1 Garnet only?
I played one Garnet, 2 Brilliant, specifically because of the extra deck space. I don't think it's right to run 3 and 2 with only 1 Seraphinite. And, you know, the extra deck, I felt like everything was necessary. So, you know, yes, you will draw the Garnet. You will open it 1 in every 6 games or so, and you know, the Brilliance will be dead. You know, but you do run Emerald. It kind of fixes that a little bit, and also you just don't auto lose when you draw that.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of games where I did open it yesterday and I still won because, you know, the deck's still so powerful, and you just use the guy as a, you know, a level 4 you overlay with it. So, you know, there's a little bit of utility with him regardless. Yeah, but I run those ratios. There's just certain things, like I don't think I'd ever want to see 2 Brilliant Fusion together.
What do you think grabs your hat tricker or the other one?
So, yep, looks like he's going for Trick.
I think because he's the extra normal summon, it's okay to just get that one.
I haven't
It's just
actually
more
been
value
able
down
to
the
see
road.
his hand, so, you know, it really depends on if you can already make a pendulum. So, if he has the Trick, he can just normal summon twice, get his tuner, you know, and then pendulum summon. But a lot of it's going to come down to what he has in his hand right now.
Hey, I don't know how to say your name, but thanks for subscribing for 14 months in a row. You're the best.
Wow, 14.
What's that? That's $70
Wow.
to ARG. Well, not all of it because Twitch takes money, but
Hey, Zach.
thanks, man. Pay to win. Hey, Doomstar Magician.
Doomstar.
His spicy tech.
Gross.
The spicy
Did
tech.
you not know he's been playing? He's in his main board.
Yeah, no, I know. I ran 2 of them myself.
Oh,
and
he's-
I showed it to him yesterday. Actually,
I haven't seen it all day.
Doomstar
yesterday or
Magician
today.
is I think it's really good personally.
I have a bunch back in my binder at home, just sitting there.
What it does for the deck, it kind of fixes hands a little bit. It works as another luster pendulum to pop your plush fire.
But like a super garbo.
Damn, that ass was
Well,
too big.
But it also enables you to make rank 4 plays before you pendulum summon. That's a common thing that'll come back for me because I keep saying that, but it's very true. That's what matters, I think. Being able to make rank 4s before you pendulums, and Doomstar does it. Yeah, I mean, even if you're not popping a plush fire, you never go minus with it. The only time you're going to go minus with it is when you pop, the lizard scale that you have to, you'll never be able to pendulum back, and if you discard like a non-clown to do it, like that's the only time you really ever go minus. But if you pop like a mirror conductor and you discard a trick clown, it's a +1 play, If you pop a plush fire and you discard one of the clowns, that's actually a +2 play. So I think, there's a lot more exploring to do, but I think Doomstar has been just really good. I think just a lot of unrated.
I open brilliant dark.
Let's see. So he's going into trick.
I get the parrot keys.
So he's
got the chameleon. He seems pretty stacked on his side. As long as he doesn't set some pendulum scales for no reason, like I think he's just
should be okay.
got control of this game. Not to say he's going to just win.
Yeah, see, Pleiades just creates a lot of.
The guy who was subscribed for 14 months was also here yesterday.
Really?
Yes, he's like, I woke up too late today, so I just didn't come.
Well,
dude, he gives us all the money. Thank you very much, man.
You're here with us in spirit.
You're the reason we do these events. You are the reason.
Put his record in chat.
What was your record? He said he played all 8 rounds, so probably X3. Paying for money.
I ended up going X2. That was the highest X2. Got 17th place.
I know, you told me. The salt was real.
Well, it is what it is. I'm here. I'm having fun.
You want to hear what Calvin said about placing X2?
What?
I'd rather be the best X2 than be the worst X1. Cough, Calvin. Sorry, cough, Azad.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's too funny.
Man, yeah, he's just got complete control of this board, dude. I think we're definitely seeing this game through here.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go to
because Alex really needed him to set the pendulum scales. Like that's what he needed, and it just didn't happen.
Attention Yu-Gi-Oh players, we are now starting sign-ups for our
Called it 5-3. Lost to Shadow in the final round. Wait, who was playing Shadow here? What? Oh, you were playing Shadow. Okay, sure.
Don't forget that our sign-ups are
The 14-month guy?
Yeah.
Oh wow. How did?
I mean, he was X2 into the final round, so that's good, I guess.
Wow.
Congratulations. Yeah, you guys really love us. Maybe give us more than 244. Come to Cali again. We love you. Like.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed in the turnout as well.
Yeah, I had like a whole 20-minute spiel on stream in between rounds about like the exact business about it. Whoa!
Wow, he had the juggler. Okay,
Jeez.
so he went for the wavering play to try to get himself back in the game, and he had the juggler, and it looks like
the
Maxi.
He had the MSC first, which is what like really. Wow, jeez.
Wow, that's right.
The double red tier pendulum out.
Promo Dino's gonna get in.
You can go Logia, clear the board, make Logia. Stop that pendulum. Easy.
Easy.
Let's call Nikki's mom there.
Bohdan's just like having a laugh at this.
He feels comfortable. He feels
Yeah,
like he's in a good
I don't
position.
think I very few times see Bohdan not feel comfortable, even when he's losing. He's just
You're
like, I
right.
understand what's
He's
going
so
on.
bubbly and fun. I love Bohdan. He is absolutely just one of my favorite
We literally, during his feature with Lala yesterday, we literally just jacked up the shotgun mic over there and just like barely commentated and just let him talk the whole time because like they were just commentating their own game.
So he's got Vanity in hand. He went into the Crab King set, so he might just try to stall out here.
I don't think it's gonna work though.
Well, it's 3,000 defense isn't easy to get over when you can't special summon.
Oh right, yeah, he has Vanity.
He has Vanity set, so.
I'm just gonna see how many MSTs Bohdan has access to.
So he played 2 MST in the main, and
There's one on the board, yeah.
he's got one on the board. Yep. So
assuming he sided in the third, which he may not have done, he has 2 more possible left.
So he goes to 5 in hand. His opponent has none in hand, with no extra deck. So really, he sees the position he's in. He's gonna see the vanity. He has his other outs will be Mirror Conductor.
Yeah.
He can Mirror Conductor make the Diamond Crab King 0 defense. I'm not sure that went through Alex's mind when he actually made it. But there's probably not too many other.
I feel like you just have to play like you don't have it.
Yeah, when you have no other play, you kind of just have to make that decision. So, yep, and it's looking like Bohdan had to read it to clarify that he couldn't use it on his opponent's turn, so the Mirror Conductor in his hand, he's going to get over it.
He pendulum zone it, or is he normal?
No, it looks like his first normal summon.
Okay.
He also has the additional normal summon, so... Guys, thanks for getting us up past 700 again. By the way, we're 6 away from 800. Come on, get in the chat. We know you have friends, or you have people who have Facebook accounts.
This is the most fun mirror match we've played in a while.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth.
I mean, in the end, it really does come down to who draws Wavering. But, you know, there's ways to play around it. And there's, you know...
Well, I mean, like, we just saw Wavering not do anything.
Not really do anything, right. You know what? And Bohdan did really well by playing around it. And that's just the card you have to respect. It's, you know, it's pretty much like that in every mirror match, looking back across history.
Oh, yeah.
You know, look at the Necros mirror. You have to respect Trishula. You know, in Dragon Rulers, you had to respect Maxi.
So what's that card's actual attack?
2,300.
Okay, so I think he just
wins.
Is that a game?
No, it's not going to be game. 25, 23, and 23. That should have been game.
66,
He put up 100.
71. That's great.
But if you put the clan in attack, when he would have had it, or does it have to come back in defense?
It's 0. It's 0.
0. I believe
Oh,
it's
right, it goes to 0. Right.
Could have
Dang.
made the trapeze though before.
23.
Yeah, he goes to 100.
Yeah.
Jeez.
71.
Rip that Wavering for the burn.
I mean, not that it matters. At least at 100, I'm pretty sure Bohdan just gets the game at this point.
Yeah.
He has no cards in hand, right?
Does he really?
I don't think Alex has cards in hand. Yeah,
He has
there's nothing in his extra deck
there's
either.
nothing in his extra deck. Really?
I
He's
mean,
living on a prayer right now.
there is no prayer. The only card would be Instant Fusion. He can't even activate that.
Yeah, you could draw Draco Slayer, and that gets him nowhere.
You can draw Draco Slayer? But he's...
No, that won't get him far enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he has Pendulum Fill.
He has the pendulum zones up, and
I thought the
Bohdan
first part
does
was
not
great.
have pendulum zones up, so even a Wavering wouldn't put him back in the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'll... No,
I just don't see. I don't. No, I just don't see a single one card, standalone card that'll do enough to put Bohdan behind. You know, there's not even Regeki. You know, a Fire Hand or an Ice Hand.
I know, right?
But no, it just there's no hope right.
What does Bohdan even make here?
He
just makes trapeze.
Trapeze sounds about right. He has profound, so you know.
Hard if I bend our players, there's time to go around.
Wait, so why didn't you just make Trapeze to begin with?
Well, he couldn't have because of vanity. He had to attack over the.
Alright, I keep forgetting the vanities on the board.
Goes into Direwolf, pops the Mirror Conductor, pops his own guy. I see. Use Trick Clown to get back Mirror Conductor, and Trick Clown to get back Trick. If he is already out of his other.
Is he trying to? Does he have another Brilliant Fusion? Like, is he trying to Emerald back the Garnet and Seraphinite or something?
No, I wouldn't think that. I think he just wants to clear his clear away the vanilla. Maybe he didn't read Brilliant Fusion. Doesn't know it stays until his opponent's end phase. Clear some of his board away. Maybe he wants to Pendulum Summon. If he could Pendulum Summon and make Stardust, he wouldn't have to worry about Wavering it regardless, but I'm just not sure where he's going with this. I guess Mirror Conductor in defense mode.
He's at 44. So might be, not that it really matters.
He's trying to keep calling out the flaming ice cream one. It's a hat.
So we activated scales. Yep, he's gonna make a Stardust, so he doesn't have to worry about wavering. Mister, or just put all of his opponent's pendulums on his back.
You know what I mean? Oh, I thought you had like rearranged that. No. I was like,
I like those blue cards you have.
Ignister, the Mirror Conductor, shuffle the plush fire back. Yeah. Puts him in a spot where there's just not.
Summon the Draco, just because you can.
is there one card?
Probably because it's free.
There's no one card you can have. Just
It's not a single
nothing,
one
it's
card.
I'm just gonna preemptively do this.
Go back into the side.
Yeah, just give him the win.
Give him the win, alright. Just start resetting life points. Like, nothing. None of this matters.
Stardust too, so
None of this
not
matters.
even wavering. he's just gonna go into all of it.
None of this matters. I'm just gonna let's just watch their faces.
Maybe he's just trying to show his.
Let's just watch their faces. I'll take this time to advertise ARG Las Vegas.
Right on.
Coming up
Las
December
Vegas.
12th
Hey,
to the
you know what?
13th.
December
3
12th,
weeks
my
away.
birthday. Hey.
Right.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Maybe another top for the birthday kid.
That'd be great.
Hey, in Viva.
Listen,
Las
what better
Vegas.
place? What better place to be very salty when you scoop than the place where you can lose all of your money?
Right.
All of your money.
Absolutely.
Just sell all the Yu-Gi-Oh and go play some slots. Go support Konami through the slot machines.
There you go.
But yeah, that'll be game 2. Going to game 3. Again, bring up these sideboards real quick for you guys.
All right.
So anything changed by Alex going second?
Probably take out the vanity. If I don't know if I like that card going second.
I think the deck does come out. I think they should. I don't know if he will. But
He might not have even sided them in the Pepe mirror.
you think they just for the Spectre matchup?
Mostly. I mean, it is a good card. It is impactful, but I'm not sure if it would do enough against the Pepe deck.
I think I just agree. It's just bad going second. It's good turn 1 because you can't do anything but generate
Can't do
resources.
anything,
So
yeah.
just having that way to interact with your opponent's great. But I think turn 2 you just want to establish the unbreakable board. In which case, like Denko, definitely.
Yeah. He'll probably side in Denko. Hit the
Maxi,
wavering, hit
if
the
you didn't already
miscues.
put it in.
See, I was thinking about that when I was playing Bohdan, about siding in my Dankos, but the traps that he uses are all going to stop my Dankos.
Right.
So
Denko, like Bodan's like the exception.
Right.
it's
Yeah,
tough to-
the Solemn Scolding, those were Horn of Heavens up until 2 nights ago.
Real horn or grand horn?
Actually, the real Horn of
Okay.
Heaven.
Yeah.
You can, the fact that it stopped the full pendulum summon, but then we found Solemn Scolding. It does the same thing, but it also stops everything. It stops Wavering Eyes. It stops, pretty much anything you need. You have a board with that card, you're pretty much going to win the game.
So then follow up. Do you think he brings in the Fuck Failures now? He's going second. This is the it's saying this is the matchup he wants him for.
Okay, yeah, he might stop. We might be able to stop Bohdan from searching his tuner and actually ending with an Omega or a Stardust Dragon.
Yeah, like assuming he's not bringing in Denkos because they actually have no value, and this is the matchup he might want them for.
How do you feel about that?
I'm trying to think if, like, to me, Flying Sea is kind of like the go-to hand trap in the mirror match. So I'm trying to figure out if he could even use, like, Valor in the matchup. Like, why would you pick Valor over Flying Sea?
Valor might have some utility somewhere that he saw.
Yeah.
Infernoids, Lightsworn, something like that. Dude was worried about playing. I could see it.
Even the Lightsworn deck, the Flying Sea, is better. Like we talked about that with Law's matchup.
What's up, Inch 95? It's Welchie here.
Ugh.
Just saying hi.
Inches in the chat?
Yeah, he's been in and out all weekend.
Right on.
Furman's crew isn't in. They were taking over yesterday in the afternoon.
Oh man.
It was like Furman, TJ, and like a bunch of those guys.
I love those guys.
I know. And then TJ lost his mind when he realized Aaron had his own emoji.
Oh no.
He forgot that Aaron had it, and like he just
Yeah.
used it. He's like, wait, what?
Oh man.
Ugh.
Maybe one day I'll have my own.
We need to make more emojis. Someone's gotta get on that. If you guys want to make
Hey,
emojis
Michael
for us
Ting.
and submit them,
What's up?
we'll definitely consider them. Oh yes, Phil. What's up, Phil?
Right on.
Double E. All right, so decks have been shuffled, cut, and presented. Sorry, Bohdan, there's some lost cuts on there. I was like, no, do it.
It's the final cut.
Finish me. Hey, Furman's here. Yeah.
Right on.
This chat is
What's
lit.
up?
Wait, did we hit 800?
Is it?
We're at 797 on there. Yes! 802!
Right on.
Thank you guys. Now let's get 1,000. I'm not joking.
We
Share
can get to
it.
1,000.
Get Itch, get on that. You have the subscriber base.
Okay, one-day players, welcome to round 2. You may begin.
Phil's, I love Phil's emoji. Oh my god.
So, Bohdan looks like his hand seems full of monsters, from what I've seen.
But are they good monsters? Is the question.
Can't tell.
It's hard to see. With the
Bohdan.
glare.
Bohdan is going first. I'd be very surprised if he wasn't.
Yeah, Alex.
Especially because he's looking at his hand. There's a chameleon in there.
How much attack does the samurai cavalier? 1800.
He's asking about rep tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I wonder what kind of board he's trying to set up where that's on his
Probably
deck.
just a set.
If you're trying to beat a stun deck, you want to use Denko Seka. The card is the best card.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
I don't think we've seen Bohdan use Scolding at all. He's had 3 feature matches. I don't think we've seen it all weekend. It'd be nice if he actually said it. Oh, we're down under 800. Guys, you're failing us.
You had one job.
Had one job, and that was to
So,
get everyone to
Bohdan
watch the
set
stream and then
2.
click the ads when we play ads. If everyone clicked an ad, we could probably make up the difference for the turnover of this event. If 800 people all clicked an ad every time we played an ad from now on.
Wow.
Well, you know, I was very disappointed in the turnout as well. California, we get 1,000 people for regionals, and
Yeah.
people have hoped for a mat, right? So,
Yeah.
And some packs for entry. You know, when people are actually playing for cash, they decide not to show. Doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, I went over the logistics with people last night on the stream, and it's like, it's just the steps to discovering the ARG Circuit Series. Because you have to understand that like so many people at regional barely leave their local card shop except for regionals.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Anyway, let's get to this match. We can discuss that all
match.
another time.
So we are looking at Garnett attacking a plush fire, and the plush fire searches the mirror conductor. It looks like he foolished. I didn't see what he foolished. Did anybody see?
I didn't see. It looks like we got battle.
damage done. Okay, typical.
Them beats though.
So he foolished and then attacked and then banged.
I guess he wanted more
okay.
information before he searched, but yeah, it doesn't make much sense. It looks like he's got Mass Chameleon in his hand. Drawing to 5 or going to 5 right here.
Ooh,
And
I really want to block this guy now. It's our policy usually, but I'll let it go for now.
you the man, you make those decisions.
Yeah, I remember the first event that we had like a new system where we finally got ads for ad revenue. People were just like chatting about things the players were saying, and it's like, oh, well, you have ad block, you have ad block. Trevor's just like going through and banning all these people.
Ad block is, well, it's great to have, but I turn it off during the stream because I support my ARG viewing.
Yeah, as a content creator, it's just annoying because it's like we make so little as it is.
Of course.
That's why I actually really like YouTube Red. Like, despite what everyone says, like, 'cause it's the best of both worlds. Like, you don't have to watch ads, and you give a little bit of money, and it goes to actually directly to the people who you watch more. Omar is in here. Omar did not make day 2.
Yeah, I ended up playing around 8.
You played Cosmo, right?
He played Cosmo, yeah.
that's Question decision.
He did, yeah.
It was great though. He walked.
swore that it was the best deck, but you know.
He walks up like during the middle of the last match, and I forget who it was. Someone was like, "Hey, how'd it go?" It's like, "This isn't a real premiere event."
I don't know if Elvis ended up putting it in his player profile, but he was saying the question, "What would you do with your 1500?" He was gonna say, "Buy Omar a Pepe deck."
You still have a lot left if you did that. The deck's not that bad.
Yeah, our 14-month subscriber has it right, or 13-month. I forget which one. If you subscribe, you have to watch ads. So just subscribe.
There you go. Normal summon the Mask Chameleon.
I mean, the ads I make are awesome. I understand the other ones might be a little. The ones we actually make money off of might be a little bad.
So he cited in Valor. See that?
Oh, there it is.
Looks completely useless right here, though. You see, it's an Omega. He's staring down Omega.
I mean, his hand in general just seems really clunky, to be honest.
It does, yeah. I'm pretty sure he had the same idea that he wanted to stop those the King of the Feral Imps turn 1 play, so he couldn't make some big board. But
it's a tough.
Bohdan's hand looks like it was a little slow. He's playing a little bit passive. He's going to be a little bit more reactive to Alex's plays.
We don't know what those traps are.
I wasn't able to see him. I can assume one's a Wavering Eyes or an MST. One's probably
One of the side deck traps.
One of the side deck traps, yeah, warding or something. I see Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Really?
Yeah. He was maining that.
Love that card. It's a classic.
So
but that's a gold. That's not a secret.
If I'm not mistaken, this is probably where Bohdan is going to want to get information from his opponent by banishing Omega.
Yeah. I love the card so much.
Omega just gives you information. That's the best part about it. I mean, it's disruptive. It gives you resources with your damage juggler.
There's the scolding. You see it finally.
Scolding. There you go.
So the other card has to be something he could use before the scolding.
His hand is Instant Fusion, Maxi. Yeah, Vanity's Emptiness.
There.
Oh, wow. He hit the wrong one.
And that'll do it most
That
likely.
looks like game.
Yeah, so he was planning to flip that Emptiness. Keep the
Wow.
scolding, get back.
Wow. That's insane. If I were Bohdan in main phase 2, or in his opponent's main phase, I would have activated the Omega just to see what kind of cards are in his hand to get information from him. He has a card set with it. Oh, damage juggler. See, it doesn't look.
Wait, doesn't Bohdan lose life from scolding?
He didn't activate the scolding. It got
Oh, I got down to see it. Right,
by
sorry.
Breaker.
He got breakered, yeah.
I got.
See, it's draw
20 things
pass
going on
with
right now.
Alex. Alex has to draw an MST. Yeah, and this is where Bohdan just starts poking with pendulums, because if they just get destroyed, they just go to the extra deck and you can't turn that off.
Yeah, this looks a lot like Necros, just kind of hit without pass.
This shows you the power of Vanity's Emptiness.
Yeah, this is why I hated playing the Cool Fart matchup when they had it. It's like, all right, sure.
He's just breaking.
Then again, I played Ritual Beast, so I just had macro face off, so nothing mattered. It's like, yeah, macro Cosmos. This
Macro,
thing is
yeah, well, plugins in general, that's one of the things I think is wrong with this game. Cards that make you not able to.
I just think the game's mechanics have outgrown themselves is the biggest problem, and it's problematic, and you can't get rid of them because they're core to the game as it is. You can't just redesign the whole game.
Correct. You're correct. I don't think they're healthy.
Yeah, they're definitely not healthy. But it's like, you gotta give them credit. Like, to design the game the way they did back when it was made, they didn't have people world-class analysts who could figure this stuff out already.
Of course.
Like Force of Will, they did so much math in designing that game. And I think the only biggest problem with it right now is the fact that there's not enough actual tournament support in LGSs.
Tournaments, right, exactly.
It seems to be the common theme of games.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because you see the declining sales is the biggest thing.
Yeah, it's rough. It looked like a great game.
Yeah, Force Will had a strong start. I got into it, and
Our states was really good. We had a really good start turnouts at all the state tournaments, apparently. So.
Wow, he scooped.
For anyone who's
Jeez. Well, Bohdan.
Bohdan in the finals again.
No, Bohdan's going for that second place finish. We established this. The tradition has to continue.
Oh my gosh. Well, it depends on who he plays. He might have Elvis. It's Elvis or Lex right now.
Yeah. So guys, we don't have to take a break. Our semifinals will be over very, very soon. But since we have to kill some time, and we're at 836 watchers,
wow.
we're gonna play an ad. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Help us make that difference of attendance, please.
Help.
We'll try to get Alex. To talk about the
absolutely,
match,
absolutely.
After the commercial.
I was tempted to just. I don't know. It was something.
Are we on ad right now?
Someone just make Stardust actually. That seems better. Or Draco Slayers.